the reality is I see illness and loneliness and fear and isolation. I see so much suffering. And this is patients of all ages, from people in their 20s to their 90s. And there's not necessarily a rhyme or reason, like Jason touched on, who does well and who doesn't, and who can survive and who doesn't, and how well they do once they do get out of the hospital. And that's a scary notion. Several weeks ago, I took care of a mom, and her youngest is a year and a half old at best. And she fought really, really hard to live. And she got to the point where she required everything we could throw at her. She was put on the ventilator. She had all the IVs and the infusions to keep her alive, the wires, the tube, the monitoring devices. We flipped her onto her belly. We flipped her back. We gave her everything at our disposal to help her survive this. And she fought. And she fought so hard, and she fought for every breath that she took. And in the end, we couldn't save her. And in the end, she couldn't go home to her family. She couldn't go home to that baby who will never remember her mom. She matters. And every story matters. And as these healthcare workers, we carry these stories with us, like in a pack. These stories that we haul around with us every single day. And why do I go into this? Why do I share this with you? To call to you to think about what we are doing, to think about who we are as a people. We are a people that care about our neighbors. We care about each other. And where that is true, healthcare workers have been able to save thousands of lives. We are limited to helping those who come through the door and need us because they're too sick to get well on their own. The reality is, when we unite together as a whole community, we can literally save hundreds and thousands of lives. And we can do this. Yesterday alone, we lost over 3,000 lives in the United States. That is more than what we lost on 9/11. And I remember that time when the nation came together as a people in a way I'd never seen before and never seen since. And it was so beautiful. And I think of what we could do together as a people, united together in this cause, in this fight against the virus. That is how we are going to reclaim our life. That is how we can do this, is by doing it together, by making those behavioral changes of wearing your mask. We wear it for 13, 14 hours straight. You can do that. It's okay. And when you're at home, you can take it off. It doesn't ruin everything. Wear your mask, wash your hands, stay physically distanced, do these things. And we can slow the spread of this virus, and be kind and be a good neighbor, be a good person. Do this and take care of each other, because I know that's who we are. I know that's who we are as a people. And this is how we will reclaim our life, is by doing it together.